寝る時間ね。
Oh, I'm glad you slept well. I could use a few more hours. Nice. A warm hearth and warm beds. Who could ask for more? So, what do you want to talk about? I'd read stories about the Solitude Windmill, but I didn't expect it to be that big.
Fresh off the boat. The freshest in Skyrim.
Forged by a master craftsman.
Fresh fish, straight from the fjord.
Do you need something?
Get your fresh fruit and produce here.
Finest fish here. Hot day. I've got weapons, heaven, arbor forgotten.
Apples, tomatoes, leeks, and cabbages. Fresh and ripe.
Keep the cold at bay with our spice wine.
I'm not interested, Joe. No matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities working in that bar. You should see me when you get bored,
They say
stranger.
our big Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice. Shouted him
right?
apart.
If you need a place to sleep, head over to the Winking Skeever. You keep a fine inn.
If loving you was a crime, I'd be guilty as charged.
Spiced wine.
Meh.
You're interested.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere. It's been a good week, my boy. Loud customers mean good cheer, and good cheer means a full till. You know, I had to retire and leave you to run the Skeever, son.
I don't know, Father. There's a whole world out there I want to see.
Why not let me run the skeever? I already know lots about it.
Ha! A girl running a bar. Don't be ridiculous, Minette.
But you always say you want more girls in the bar to begin with.
Really? You're who she
Well, you
picked?
see, that's a little
I hope she knows what she's doing.
You know what?
Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
What now? Nothing else then? This inn is definitely one of the more sophisticated ones I've been to. Definitely not comparable to the Bee and Barb. Hey, so I know we only got one invitation to the party, but do you think I could still come too? Maybe I could use a charm spell on the manor guard, or perhaps I could just use my arcane arts to sneak past everyone. Alright then. If I could ask a favor though, do try to bring home some fine Colovian brandy. I really would appreciate it. I'll wait here, at the inn. Just don't take too long, okay?
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellen's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. Please, first. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
Welcome to the Thalmor embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, ma'am. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. Now, find myself a drink.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Alynnea, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim, and you are?
I hope they'll serve the roast venison with bitter green sauce that we had at the last party. That was delicious.
I couldn't agree
Have
more.
you? All good, I trust. But you have me at a disadvantage. I'm afraid I know nothing about you. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
Harvested
It's
Rorix
just that
is
we've
always
run
bountiful.
out of the Alto
Is it good
wine.
fortune? The
Do
blessings
I have
of
your
the
permission
divines?
to uncork
Who knows?
these Arinthia Red?
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
I've
Yes,
spent many
Madam
hours in
Ambassador.
council meetings.
My
lately,
apologies.
grappling with that
We'll have
problem.
to get better acquainted
Then
later.
luck, a worthy
Please,
hero.
enjoy yourself.
Solve all our problems, just like in the Tales of Old.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day.
Grey Quarter in Windhelm is little better than a slum. It's shameful that the Dark Elves are made to live that way.
I know just what you mean.
Here you go, ma'am. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
Well, I did hear that Ulfric Stormcloak was slain while defending Windhelm against a
Until
dragon,
next time.
but it sounds too good to be true. I'll wager it was Ulfric himself that started the rumor. Maybe he thought it would bolster recruitment.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? You must be new around here. Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Elenwen's little soirees. But I have nothing to hide. I'm in from the south on business. And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the Thalmor, like it or not.
Bittergreen sauce that we had at the last party. That was delicious.
Yes, I agree with you.
I need another
Heard any
drink.
news from the other parts of Skyrim?
Well, I did see
What can I get for you,
something
ma'am?
interesting not long ago.
We seem to have run out of Colovian brandy. I'll check in the wine cellar for more when I get a moment.
They've been traveling around the whole of Skyrim peddling their
All right,
wares.
then.
You've got to admire their courage. Doing something like that with dragons on the loose and a war going on.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
Dragons frightening your people as much as they're frightening mine.
I've spent
Ah,
many hours in
the
council
one
meetings
generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
Brutal winter. I can't remember the last time it was this cold and for this long.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend.
Well, I did see.
Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork.
Dragons on the loose and a war going on.
Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Elenwen, our mistress. I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed.
Before anyone
although
notices us.
Most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine, fine. Get your hands off me. I'll be a good boy now.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed. Good luck.
Did you see those robes
You're on your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alynnea. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers. Well, we'd better get back to our rounds.
I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume. Yes, sir. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less...
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etienne, he's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is you're looking for. He told me himself.
You'll get the rest of your money when we confirm his story, as agreed.
So he has talked. I knew it.
Everyone talks, in the end. Now, I have work to do. Leave me to it if ever you want to see the rest of your payment.
Can I could help you. He talked to me. He trusts me.
You'd like to come downstairs with me, is that it, Giza? Shall we loose his bonds and put you in a cell together? You can ask him anything you like, and see how he answers.
No, I'll wait outside.
That would probably be best. Now, get out.
Rollendale. One day the shoe will be on the other foot. Stop, please. I don't know anything else. Don't you think I'd have told you already?
Silence. You know the rules. Do not speak unless spoken to. Master Rollendale will ask questions.
Let's begin again.
No, for pity's
You know the
sake.
rules.
I've already told you everything.
Start at the beginning, as usual. If you persist
No,
in this
wait.
stubbornness,
I was
I'll
just
have...
catching my breath. Why wouldn't I tell you again? I don't even know anything. There's a little man. He lives in Riften. He could be this Esbern you're looking for, but I don't know. He's old and seemed kind of crazy. That's all I know. I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. They grabbed me in Riften. They seem to think I know something. They just kept asking me the same damn questions. I damn well hope so. If it helps you twist them up, I'm glad to help. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with dragons. I gathered it from listening to them talk when they thought I was out. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name, but they seem pretty excited about it. That's it. Now, let's get out of here. No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silent.
Dead already.
Move. Slowly.
Found you. Now you're mine.
That takes care of that.
変な気を起こさないでよ。
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
Ah. Ah. Ah.
I cannot rest you. Help!
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
The age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
It's only right, seeing as you're the important lumber.
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
I'll pay you an honest day's wages. Then we'll drink.
Children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives.
Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Ironic, right? The old enemies assume that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find Esbern before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is? Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. He'll know what it means.
Until then, I've no ale for you.
Children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. When Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
But...
This land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
Ah! どこ?
I've only been a part of the Red Wave's crew for a few weeks, but I've already learned to stay out of Captain Safia's way. Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere.
Yes? Another adventure.
I'm glad you're here with me. This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials. We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
Now that I'm not a vampire anymore, I think we should take it more easy with the adventuring things.
On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
So, Riften it is then. Was never really too fond of the place myself. But hey, if that's where we'll find Esbern, that's where we're going. Do be prepared to brace yourself, though. If I were a betting woman, we'd most definitely be going through the Ratway in Riften sewers. You. That kind of thing doesn't even exist. At least to my knowledge. It's worth looking into, though. Anyway, enough mucking about. Let's do this. Yes? Sure thing. Do you want to have it standing here, or do you want to find a seat first? All right, what do you need? I'm on it. Here should be fine. So, are we ready to start? All right. Now, on to the drinks. Do you want to have mead, wine, or just plain milk? Oh, I see. Now, let's see what I have here. I procured these in Riften the last time I was there. First, we have the Cliff Racer. Firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn and Sujamma. A drink for the daring. Next up, we have some Dragon's Breath mead. A drink worthy of someone as fiery as you are. Then, there's the Velvet La Chance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, in moderate amounts. Let's drink up the heat. Likewise. Marrying you was the best decision I've ever made in my life. I love you, and no matter what the future holds, I'm going to cherish every moment. It's like from the stories I used to hear, the two adventurers seeing the world. When we're done with this little tavern date, what do you say? Let's go out there and make some more stories. I know. I was just thinking, how would I describe you to someone who's never met you? Fearless? Clever? Dashing? No. I think it's your kindness that really sets you apart, actually. You always try to help people, and it's uncanny how you can always tell when someone needs your aid, too. I never did get how. So, what do you want to talk about now? If I know my history right, every great empire has its rise and its fall. We've had the Alessian Empire, Remans, the Septums, and now the Medes, all of which have risen to great prominence, but eventually fell due to a variety of reasons, whether it be inner strife, turmoil, or the rise of another great power like the Dominion. And as this old Merry Dominion rises, it's inevitable that they will fall. As for when, only history will tell. No mortal empire lasts forever. That's just always been the case, really. It's nice, spending time like this, just having drinks together.
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings.
Seems there's always more to be done.
Death we will drink and we'll sing.
Oh? What is it? Well, I'm here, if you need me. I'm famished. Could we go to the nearest tavern and grab something to eat?